So what's going on, guys, and welcome back to episode number 3 of our Portsmouth career mode, and we are going to be kicking off this episode with a Scout a Future Star. We want the next big potential player to be coming into our squad, and that's what we're going to do. And also we're going to go with the manager career focus training, so basically that just doubles the training for the next 5 sessions. Also, let me know how often you would like us to go ahead and do that. Let me know in the comment section down below, as it will be very much appreciated. And as you see there, our scout has been dispatched, so let's see what he can bring back for us. So after many discussions on the comment section down below, a few people said Conor Chaplin, some people said Clark, some people said Pittman, but we're going to go with Clark. He's going to be our captain for at least this season, or until at least the start of next season. So Clark will be our club captain for the time being, and thank you so much for voting. But now we're going to jump into the first game of this episode, as we will be taking on Oxford United away from home. So it's not going to be the easiest game for us, and hopefully we can bounce back from that poor performance in the Carabao Cup where we lost 2-0 to Ipswich. The team we're going to be going with in this one is a right back of Evans, centre backs of Clark, Thompson, and left back McCrory. Then we go with O'Keefe sitting just in front of them. Then we have the middle three of Naismith on the left, Gomez at cam, Lowe on the right, and then we have Chaplin and Brereton up top. Brereton yet to impress. Lowe scored the goal for us that won us our first 3 points of the season, and Edwards has been dropped to the bench for the time being. So Lowe, unless he does another good performance, it looks like Edwards will be taking his pace. But come on, Pompey, we can do this. Pick up another 3 points, please. Would be great. Decent chance, though, for Oxford down this left-hand side to start off the game. Just 4 minutes in, they go for the shot, and oh my God, McGee. Jesus Christ, McGee. Just parry it into the safe zone, why don't you? Danger zone, I don't even know what I'm talking about. But McGee, come on, man, you've got to do better than that. That was not a very strong shot, and he put us in danger, and we nearly went 1-0 down very early on. That would have been the worst possible start. We do have faith in McGee, and we think he's going to be a good enough keeper to get us through and hopefully gain us promotion. But we're not 100% sure about that one. We're going to have to see how he does in the next few games. But we're also sending out our future scout, so hopefully he's going to come back with a decent player. And we are also thinking of selling a player and trying to buy a scout ourselves. So that is the long-term plan. Whether we can achieve that or not, I'm not 100% sure, but we'll give it our best shot, because we've only got 500 grand left in the transfer budget, so we are not too healthy at the moment, as in going for another player. We could loan a player, but that's not what we're really looking for. I think this squad could be good enough to get ourselves promotion, as we've got the ball with O'Keefe here. O'Keefe goes for goal from range, and the goalkeeper with a decent save. But as I was saying, I think we need to start investing in the youth academy rather than loans. It will work out better in the long term. Trust me, guys. O'Keefe, though, sees the ball over the top for Lowe, plays a lovely ball, and what about that for a take into his path? Lowe down the right-hand side, playing for his spot down that right-hand side of the pitch. And also, bad news there is Gomez has picked up a knock at cam, and we're hoping he's going to be able to run that one off. Otherwise, it looks like we could be forced into an early substitution. Not a chance for Oxford, though. They go through, and Luke McGee, he might have put us in trouble early on in the game, but has bailed us out with a wonderful save there. And even better news there is Andre Gomez, maybe it is Andre Gomez, I forgot his name now, but Gomez, anyway, Angel Gomez, there we go, running off his knock, and the plaster has now been removed from his name, so that's good news. And Edwards has now been told to sit down, but Evans down this right-hand side here, plays the ball through to Gomez through to Brereton out wide to Naismith. Naismith does well here. Oh, he tries the roulette past his man, and the referee isn't even going to give us a foul on the edge of the box. I thought that was deserving of a foul. Conor through to Brereton here. Brereton taking on his man. He just about read it. So Brereton is still yet to find his feet for us here. He has come from the Championship. I'm not sure whether he's played many games, but he was playing for Nottingham Forest. Whether he was he obviously wasn't a first team regular, but he is being called upon as a first team regular here at Portsmouth, and he's yet to bang in a goal. He's yet to really create any danger. And for the centre striker, along with Conor Chaplin, he ain't doing too well, but he's going to improve, trust me. However, Brereton, though, doing lovely here, playing the ball through to Conor Chaplin, and what a challenge that is from Nelson, and please tell me that hasn't injured Conor. But we're going to take the short throw in here to Conor Chaplin, so he's not injured, but Conor Chaplin's going to try and create a chance for himself as he plays the ball across. And I'm really struggling to get to grips with the attacking side of FIFA 18 at the moment, guys. I'm not sure whether you guys are having the same sort of problems. Let me know in the comment section down below. And also, you're seeing my style of play. It's pretty much the same style I was using in FIFA 17, and it's not really working at the moment. So do you think I should go more direct, less direct, and start knocking the ball around more? Use the pace of the players, maybe change formation? Because this isn't working at the moment. But that's a good boy over the top to Naismith. Can Naismith take it in his stride? He can do. Lovely piece of play from Naismith. Cuts back inside. He's got 4-star skills. He plays the ball back across to Beraton. Beraton, oh, foul. Ref? No. We're not getting any luck from the referee here. We were hoping he was going to help us out because we're not having the best of games. We play ball back across to Lowe, who saved us in the last game with a fantastic header. But Conor Chaplin here is going to cut back inside. Can the big man do it himself? He goes for goal and it gets blocked. Not the best. Chaplin though through to Beraton. Beraton through to Gomez. Ah! That was the ball. That was the ball through to Gomez. If Gomez would have got that, Conor Chaplin was clearly on the overlapping run. And I do believe we would have had a fantastic chance to score. But we're going to have to change something now because it's clearly not working. So what we're going to do, we're going to change formation and we're going to go for something like this. I'm not sure if it's going to work. We're going to go with Conor Chaplin up front. Lowe's going to come off. O'Keefe's going to come into the middle and we're going to bring on the left, we'll bring on Bennett. We'll bring on Kennedy on the left for Naismith. And what we're going to do, we're going to have to bring on... Let's bring on Pittman. We're going to go for it. Pittman for Beraton. And Pittman's going to be the main man up top. Whether this is going to work or not, I'm not sure. It's a big decision leaving our big money signing, Edwards, on the bench. Pittman though, with a lovely ball over the top to Carl Bennett. Carl Bennett, can he cut back inside? Lovely piece of play there as he does. Comes to O'Keefe. O'Keefe through to Gomez. Gomez with a lovely touch round his man. He's going to try and find a shot. Gomez goes for goal. And he's put that inches wide of the post and it got a deflection on the way. Very unlucky, but more promising from us. Pittman doing well as he holds the ball off. We play the ball over the top to Gomez. Gomez, lovely chance for Gomez. Gomez goes for goal. And Gomez has put ourselves 1-0 up in the 81st minute. This is why we decided to go for this man. We knew he was going to be the future star. And we knew he was going to be the man we were going to build our team around. And I think he's going to be here for the long run. What a lovely ball over the top. He gets a little bit lucky that the defender misjudges the flight of the ball. But he does very well to sneak that one in at the near post between the defender's legs. The goalkeeper, there could be questions asked about him. Maybe he could have kept it out. I don't know, but I don't care. Angel Gomez scores his first goal for Portsmouth, and it could be a crucial one, and it looks like it could claim us all 3 points.
Time is ticking away here.
But maybe we've got another good chance, because Conor Chaplin is charging through. Surely no one's going to catch him. And he goes to ground rather late. Is that a red? Because he was surely the last man, wasn't he? What's the referee going to do here? Is he going to send him off? He's not. He's only going to give him a yellow by the looks of it. A talking to? What? Nothing. Conor Chaplin was through on goal, so we got a chance there with Conor. Let's just try it. Over the top of the wall, Conor. Oh, he's done it. He's done it, hasn't he? What a goal from Conor Chaplin. That was sublime. We were complaining that their defender did get nothing. He didn't even get a yellow card. But then we got a free kick. And Conor Chaplin has only gone and curled it into the top corner, hasn't he? What a fantastic free kick that was from Conor Chaplin. And maybe this formation looks like it's working. What a goal that was from Conor. And from going from 0-0 to 2-0 in the space of 2 minutes, that is a fantastic end to the game. And that's secured all 3 points. Well done, the men in white. There we go. The referee has brought the game to a halt and we've come out 2-0 victorious winners. The home fans are booing and the two managers there showing mutual respect as just the better team won. We dominated the game. We were just lacking the goals until the final 10 minutes and we managed to pick up 2 in them 10 minutes. So a fantastic result for us there. Angel Gomez picking up a great goal and obviously a man of the match performance. What performance it was from him. 9.3 rating, and this guy, I do love playing with him. And Marcus Edwards, you've got a challenge on your hands here. This young guy, he's performing. So we're going into loan Jadon Sancho. I think it could be a good player if we could bring him in on loan to just add some depth to the squad, which would be good. Can we bring him on a 1-year loan? Yes, that's happy. Dortmund are happy to do that. Now how are we going to split his wages? Hopefully 45, 55. We cannot support 45, 55. Are they going to accept that? Sure, we can consider. Enjoy the rest of your day. So that's pretty much it. It looks like we are going to seal the deal with Jadon Sanchez because now is he going to come on loan? I suppose that's going to be up to him. I'm not sure what he's going to decide to do. But then we found two guys that are actually free agents. One goes by the name of Thembe Swain, and the other goes by the name of Bagayoko, a right back. So I think we'll go for their left winger, and we're going to approach to sign him, and let's see what we can do. He's actually a free agent, so we don't have to pay a fee for him, but it just depends how greedy this guy's going to be. So thank you. Let's begin. My client expects to be untouchable in terms of being in the starting lineup every week unless he gets injured. What? You're not going to be a crucial first-team player at our club, but that's not going to happen. That's not going to work. Okay. Even if you're going to be that, but there's no way. Okay, 1 year. We want 2 years at least. Come on. If you're not going to accept 2 years, then you might as well. Okay, he's happy with that, which is fine. But okay, release clause, no problem at all. Let's accept that. But the only thing he wants 120 signing on bonus. He wants 10 goals. That if he scores 10 goals, and he wants a wage of that. I do not think so. Let's just edit the wage, because to start off with, we are not going to give him that much wage. Let's go ahead and give him the maximum wage, and let's submit the offer. What's he going to say? He's obviously, that's not going to work, so that's it. He's pretty much declined us, and we're not going to be getting him. He did look quite good, but to be honest, that's just a lot of money for a player of his quality. So Jadon Sancho is not going to be coming. It just says there, has rejected the proposal to join our club on loan, so consider these negotiations to be over. And Conor Chaplin, 1.3 million for Conor Chaplin. Are you kidding me? Go away. Not a single chance, but we've got a deal here. We rejected a deal for him, and we rejected a bid for Laukovic, but we have actually put Laukovic and Talbot on the transfer list at the moment. I know you guys might be thinking Laukovic is quite a good player. I agree, but we need some funds, and I think he's going to be the only way we can really get them funds, to be honest. So we've got a transfer offer for Matt Clark, and he's the club captain. No. Matt Clark is going nowhere. Barnsley, we said no for Conor Chaplin, and now you come for our captain. It's not going to work. Go away. We don't want to negotiate with you. Get it in your head. So, guys, I think we are actually going to go ahead and change up the lineup, because I thought that formation was really good, and I really enjoyed it, to be honest. I know we only played a few minutes with it, but let's go ahead and try it. So we're going to go with Brereton, obviously straight up top, because he's going to be the target man. Conor Chaplin can play there. Gomez can play there. O'Keefe is going to go into the middle. So Lowe is going to be the one that drops to the bench. And the one playing on the right is going to be Edwards. And I think we're going to bring on Bennett instead of Naismith. So this is going to be the new lineup we're going to be going with. And let's see if that's going to be anything decent, because I think that could be a decent squad. Let's see what it looks like. So the game, as you can see, is going to be at home. It's going to be at Fratton Park, as we are going to be taking on Walsall. And we are going to go in search of our third clean sheet in the league season. And we're also going to go in search of our third consecutive win. We've won 1-0, now 2-0. Is it going to go up to 3-0, or are we going to be disappointed at home at Fratton Park against Walsall? We're soon going to find out. Come on, Pompey. So Gomez through to Marcus Edwards here. Marcus Edwards is going to try and actually make a statement for us today, because we are playing him instead of Lowe. So Lowe's also going to probably want to make a statement as he comes off the bench. But Bennett here trying to fake shot his man and get into the back of the penalty area. But that's not going to happen at the moment, as Bennett plays the ball across to O'Keefe. O'Keefe skips past his man, goes for goal. And unfortunately can only put it wide of the post, not troubling the goalkeeper. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Walsall have taken the lead, and our clean sheet record in the league has gone to pot just after 21 minutes in the game. The first chance Walsall have actually looked any kind of, or actually caused us any type of danger, and they go ahead and score from it. It's a lovely ball into the centre, but it's a little dink ball. I thought we were going to win it. I didn't think their defender was going to win that one, but he did. And his knee was actually above his head. And that's the problem when you've got Thompson in the centre-back role. He's a midget, and he's not going to win anything in the air. So he is a very good centre-back, don't get me wrong. And I think his defending stats are really good. But the only thing that lets him down is his height. He doesn't win anything in the air, and that's when you notice it, when he's up against a big man like Bakayoko. It's just not going to work. Edwards out wide to Gomez. Gomez is going to go for the shot, but all he can do is win ourselves a corner kick. But we're going to take the short corner here, as we're going to play the ball through to Bennett. Bennett's going to try the dink shot into the middle, and Thompson's going to try and win that header. But oh no, We're going on the counter here. Angel Gomez are basically mini Cam is their last man back, and that was something I didn't want to see again. I do not want to see probably one of the smallest players on the pitch and the most prolific player on the pitch defending. But we've got the ball with Berreton. Guys, I think we're going to have to drop him to the bench. We're going to have to prove him a lesson because Pittman actually done a good job when he come on and he was a real target man. Berreton is just not doing that, and Luke McGee with a comfortable save at his near post there. But Walsall are looking dangerous on the counters. O'Keefe went to ground. He's complaining to the referee that he should have been at least awarded a foul for that. And the referee just turns around and continues the game. So the referee not doing us any favours, like they didn't in the previous game, to be honest. What about this, though, for a chance for Walsall? What is that? Vauxhall? Walsall there with a good chance. And 17 minutes in, and we have really failed to create any kind of chance for ourselves here. As Berreton's on the ball, plays the ball through to Conor Chaplin. He plays the ball out wide to Kyle Bennett. Kyle Bennett back inside to Conor. Connor's going to go for the shot from range, and it gets blocked, goes up in the air, and surely the goalkeeper's going to claim that one as Gomez goes clashing right into him. And I'm sure the goalkeeper's not going to be too fond of that challenge on him. Good chance though, McRory out wide here. Plays the ball to Marcus Edwards. Oh my god, this is just not working for us in this game against Walsall, and it looks like we are going to be dealt our first title blow of the series, as it looks like we are going to drop points at Fratton Park for the first time this season as we are taking on Walsall, because we've just got 4 minutes left to try and salvage something from the game, and at this rate it ain't going to work. Or is it? Because Danny Rose on the ball through to Conor Chaplin. Conor Chaplin just gets out-muscled, but all they can do is clear the ball as far as Pittman. And we got the ball back with Dan Rose. It might be Danny Rose, actually. And then we lose it with O'Keefe. To be honest, our players are just too weak. What is that? What is that? Our players are so damn weak. It's incredible. And it's so frustrating when your players are so weak. And just look at the size of our squad. Why is it so small? Why don't we have... And then the referee blows penalty. Wow. In the 90th minute, if things can't go any worse, we're already getting beaten. The referee then points the penalty spot after he could have given us a free kick earlier on in the game, which was a clear foul. He then points the penalty spot for a foul on Thompson. It probably was a penalty, don't get me wrong, but it's just frustrating when the team that we've got is so damn weak. We're going to have to search for someone that is going to be stronger to maintain the midfield position, because O'Keefe is not doing it. He's too small, he's too weak, and I think we're going to have to go with Pittman up front. He's a big man, and he's actually holding off the defenders, not like what Chaplin and Berreton are doing, because they're not doing a good job at all. So there we go, the referee blows the full-time whistle, and we've lost the game 2-0. An extremely poor result for us there. We should have done a lot better than that. And just look at the ratings. Look at them ratings. They are awful. Berreton 6.2, played pretty much 90 minutes. Clark 5.9, Thompson 5.8. That is a performance we want to forget. So we've got a transfer for Cal Naismith. 520 grand. So I think we're going to negotiate this one. He's a very good player, but we're going to go ahead and negotiate it. And we're going to ask for around 1.2 million. If they will match around, let's say 1.5. If they'll match 1.5, then of course we will accept. If not, we want $1 million extra. That's simple. We go right to the dot. I'm sorry, there's clearly a big difference between your valuation of Naismith and ours. There's no point between the negotiations. Bolton Rep has just stood up and walked away. Bye-bye. We'll see you next year in the Championship. So we might go in for Congolo because his current valuation is only actually 525 grand. So what we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and try and get offload a midfielder. Danny Rose, you guys said to keep, so that's fair enough. So let's try and offload, let's say Adam May. Will they accept a deal for Adam May, or they're going to say either yes, but we're looking to bring in a right back. Oh, actually, Talbot, we could get rid of Drew Talbot at the moment. So that would be great news, which they will accept, and they want 395. So that's quite fair actually. But what we're going to go ahead and do, we'll say we'll give you 350. 350, and we want Congolo. We want that big man in the centre of midfield, and that is the ideal thing. They want 400 now. Okay, let's accept it. So Congolo looks like he could be joining the club. That could be a great deal for us. So let's go ahead and try and negotiate a deal with Congolo. because he's only on 900 a week at the moment, so we might be able to pick him up for less than £1.5 a week on the wages. So they want rotation. That is perfect. Even though he'd probably actually turn into a full team player. We want to pen him down for a 4-year deal. Is that good enough for them? My client isn't happy. He's looking for a 2-year deal. Let's counter and let's meet in the middle. 3 years. Will that do for him? Hopefully he's not going to walk away. Yep, that's perfect for him. So 3 years is good. Disregard a release clause because that's not what we want. And he wants 19.5 signing bonus and he wants £7.5 after 5 appearances. Let's counter and let's see if we can edit his wage and get his wage down just that little bit. Let's go down to 1.2, so £300 a week off the wages and a signing on bonus of, let's say, 15 grand. Let's see what they say to that one. I doubt they will accept it, but they'll obviously come back. No, he wants at least 1.5 a week, so we'll accept that. And Conor has joined the club on a permanent deal, and it looks like he could be the perfect player to step in to the centre of midfield to hopefully wrap up the centre and just bring more unity. He could be the deep midfielder that can sometimes break forward, but most importantly stay back and help the defence out. We're going to need it. So now got an offer for Carl Bennett. This could be interesting because we haven't played him that much. We've played him sometimes, hasn't really been the most amazing player in the world. So let's go ahead and negotiate and see if we can double what they've just said. Because for 2 million, we could bring in a fantastic player. Don't get me wrong. So let's propose a new one and let's go for 2 million. We know Ipswich have got it. We do know they have it. Are they going to accept it? No, 1.1. Let's go ahead and counter. Let's say 1.5. Let's meet in the middle, 1.5. And also what we want is out of the sell-on clause of, let's say, 10%, because I do think they'll probably end on selling by Bennett. No, 1.3, but we cannot agree. What do we do, guys? We still want 1.5 then. If you don't want sell-out clause, 1.5. 1.5 is the lowest we will do. Okay, I understand you're not willing. We're willing to give you 1.5 million for Bennett. So guys, Bennett looks like he has left the club. Very unfortunate that a player of his quality is going to leave, but for 1.5 million, I do believe we can bring in a really solid left midfielder, because that's something we desperately need. But guys, that is in fact going to be it for this episode of Career Mode. If you did enjoy it, please make sure to hit the like button down below, as it is going to be very much appreciated. And don't forget, if you are new around here, hit that subscribe button to keep up to date with all my latest videos and career modes. And don't forget to join the hashtag Juice Squad by making sure you're subscribed to your notifications. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.